2, set. Okay, number 3, set.
Life to me, life is up and down. At times I calm down, but when I calm down, I'm not disheartened.
I see my life good, but I'm still fighting up to be where I want to be in life. For now, I'm cool.
The front of them.
You can't plan your life. You live as it comes.
My life is a storybook, and that's how I see it. Sometimes I go back and rewatch it. It's like a movie. So sometimes in my mind, I go back and rewatch it, and unfortunately, it can't be edited, but I can pick from it.
Where do I start? I experienced a lot, many things. I experienced good ones, I experienced bad ones. Whatever I say in life is an experience. So from there, I learned my lessons.
Some of these things will replay itself and I will understand why I went through it.
You have to relax. Maybe it is if it doesn't come like that, we didn't know what to do about you.
I see so many roads. Like, this is how my mind thinks. There's so many roads, and it's all leading one way, but it's all leading to one place, but it's just a different road to go to it. So whatever I change, it's not going to make a difference. So I can no longer, that thought, I used to think that, but as of 2 years ago, I've eliminated changing, wishing I could change stuff in my life.
If I change anything in my life, my wardrobe.
First, I thank God I've seen a new day. Secondly, a lot God have done in my life.
Lord God has given me 2 children, boy and a girl. I have grandchildren.
At least I have a little business running.
I have a home.
I don't wake up going around beg anybody for food.
So I'm happy.
I'm really happy about my life.
I only like listening to music. My hobbies is music and dancing. Because I was the entertainment prefect in college. So I like dancing so much. When I listen to good music, I'm happy. Sometimes when I can't sleep, I put on music. I can't play music up to about 1 a.m.
I think it's okay like that. So that the noise will not be too much. Okay, don't speak up. Like this shoe. It's nice. For church. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Church.
I think Fino leader la.
And you can.
Yeah.
Address. I don't make
If yeah.
Addressing me.
F887.
Stroke
2.
It's huge challenge in life, especially a girl without a parent. Both of the parents are not alive. You find it very hard to cooperate with life, but if you believe you are strong, you have to make it, and you have to go out there, look for a job, work for yourself, try to be a better person, try to cooperate with the other society, to give yourself a chance. So I've learned those things, how to fight for myself in life. And I always make sure to take the right path in life, to hang out with the good people. That is my phone. Please, can I have my phone? Vanessa, what's up? Over. Oh, I'm around, brother. I'm around.
Row your boat, dancing on the sea. Merrily, 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 like the young row your boat, dancing on the sea. Merrily, 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 like the young row your boat, dancing on the sea. Merrily, merrily.
My childhood experience. That is the nice experience I always wish I'm a child. Anyway.
What I know about my childhood, I'm a child who is always serious, and so I'm always closer to my mommy. Normally, I don't play with children because sometimes they may throw a dust on my leg. And when I grew up small, what I know is I normally prepare this Katty cake, toffee, something to school and sell.
Formerly, I didn't talk. I was always quiet. I was always like my mother. She was a cloth seller. When she came out from the shop, just eat and then enter the room. My dad too does not talk much, so I was so quiet.
When I was like 6 years old, I was with my cousins, but he's late. May soul rest in peace now. So I was with them. I took good care of their children because they are just starting off family then. So I was, anyway. So when I was with them, I hawk like I hawk bread, snacks, cake, all this bread. Like I hawk it in a big market called Onitsha Market.
I have to live with one person and another. Not to those people I live with. They just want me as a house help. They just want me to stay with them, taking care of my house without not thinking like this girl loses his parents, he must have to go to school, they have to educate him, they have to give him a future.
I attended that school in my primary, and I came back to attend that school when they had secondary school. That shows you how I have love for that particular school. And the principal of that school, whenever students hear his footsteps coming to the school, like walking on the corridor, everybody trembles. You have to pick a book and put it in front of you. And he is always strict on students to excel in academics, social, wherever they find themselves. He has been a good role model, but I don't think he's aware he's my role model. When I was a child, at the age of 13 years old, I used to tell my parents they should build a school, they should have a school, but they weren't taking it that serious. I don't know, maybe, I don't have to say they weren't taking it serious. Maybe they see it as I'm a child. I don't know what I'm talking about.
My mom was also a fashion designer, and I'm the firstborn. So I was constantly around her fabrics, pins, notions, and all of that. It was very interesting. But at the time, I didn't know, what all of those, I just saw them as toys, funny enough.
Kids, they have so much to say all the time. Their minds are wandering. Back there, my son does it too. I mean, like, I guess it's a kid's thing because we used to play it behind these shows.
Okay.
And he
Those
too,
days when we were kids.
and he comes and do it now, plays behind it. Honestly, that thought goes in my head a lot. I had a really fun childhood, but it was because I had a lot of siblings, so it was so fun. But I didn't have the parents interaction, so that was what I lacked.
I have really lovely parents, but I'm the last born, so I didn't have the chance to be exposed quite early to certain things. So most of the time I was at home with my parents because they were really careful. And because of me being a girl, I wasn't allowed to go out really late.
My father have 26 girls, 3 boys. But my mother's side, we have 5 girls, 1 boy. And I'm happy that they're my sisters and my brother. They really make me proud.
I left my parents' house. So imagine that year, I'm not even up to 15 years. I don't know, due to my brothers, they used to beat me, they say I got pregnant.
For some time, when I first came to Accra, I was living in the gutters, slums. When things change, you have to change.
Being here, it's not easy. You get yourself inside some peer pressure, peer group, and it's not good because here we smoke here, we steal here, we gamble, we do many things here. So if you stay here and you don't focus on your future, then you get into that thing. Yeah. the belief I have in future is to upcome my success. That's all. So I'm praying for my future to be great and very nice. My fear in me is that for now my mom don't have some and my dad don't have some. So I'm trying hard to be. So I'm just trying, just saving so that in the next year I'll be attending to school again. I intend to study catering and management, hospitality I mean. I want to become a caterer in the future. When God do me a favor and achieve my future, then I have to help my family.
Soll ich nochmal angucken? Magst du?
You know, people want to be somebody. They want to find themselves.
I want to be what I want to be in future is taking care of people, taking care of women and kids first. I need to make it in life. I need to get something in life. I don't need to waste my life.
I realized that I really want to pursue fashion designing. That's what I want to do. I didn't want to do anything else. I knew that I wanted to do that at the age of 13, and that was it.
I normally write things about school. I normally try to design uniforms. I normally write school poems, songs that we use for the school anthem. It's just like imaginations. So I normally put that down behind my notebook whenever a teacher is learning. So even though I'm in the classroom learning, but my attention is on the future.
I want something for myself, a future. You see, I want to do a farming not by only food. I'm doing a farming about cows, pig, chicken, and all these things. Yeah, it's something I really love so much doing. Yeah, especially waking up in the morning, see your backyard or wherever your farm is, seeing those leaves, green leaves, it's very lovely. Yeah, yeah, it's my biggest dream.
I want to be far from Africa, especially Nigeria and Ghana.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Nigeria, I'm sorry. Ghana, I'm sorry, but that is it. Far from Africa, far from family. Like, I want to be sitting once in a while.
Should I die today, how will I be remembered? For me, I want to leave a legacy. I want to leave something behind.
There's so many roads. I mean, it's not a straight road. It is bumpy, but I can't really point it out, actually. I see different things, and I don't like thinking too much about it because I can't predict the future, but I do see myself being like successful with whatever I'm working on at the moment. And I see my son being like a really successful person.
I want to become a medical doctor because that is my dream, and I'm not going to change my mind.
I want to become a fashion designer because it is my best future dream I've ever thought of.
I want to become a musician to entertain the world, and also I want to tell the world the difference between good and bad. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Children are so dear to my heart. When I'm doing something and I don't see kids around me, I see it not to be completed. I decided to start my dream of having my own school, because looking at my profession, I wanted to be a teacher in future, and I got the trend from like my childhood. When I was in GHS, I normally organize extra classes for kids in my neighborhood. So that is where I got the interest from, always around kids. So I thought as much as having a school is going to be the best thing to help more kids. So what I did was that I promised myself when I complete secondary school and I get some work doing at the age of 20, I need to put that school into existence.
You are dancing after this.
And normally in our community, in our country here in Ghana, for someone to own a school, that person might be a pensioner, a retired educationist who has gone through the service for a long period before the person can put up a school. So my parents were just confused. Okay, we haven't gone to the training college, we don't have any higher position in education, so how do we go about building a school? That's why I'm asking if I can just go and talk to him.
I mean, yeah, maybe. Okay, maybe try it.
Yeah, let me just try.
Yes, Belinda from the guy. What do you know? We should just leave him. We should just do it like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One in the beginning. Yeah. How I started, whenever I get my salary from the other job at the end of the month, I used it to buy tables and chairs. I buy learning materials, books, chalks, and other stuff that can be used in the school. We just started at my family house backyard. I got 6 students, and almost every weekend I had to go from house to house, talk to parents. This is the idea we are bringing on board. This is what we have for your children. So bring your kids to school. So we just started from a humble beginning of 6 students, and we can now boast of almost 200 students.
Yeah, maybe remove the yes. Hold on.
Looking back and from me being confident, to be able to put my stuff out there, to be able to express myself fitness-wise, I feel I've gone a long way, because I didn't used to be like that. I was shy of what I was doing because people used to tell me, "You're skinny, why are you working out?" But then now I have the confidence and I'm able to advise people on that. You see, everybody's trying to build on something. So the only challenge is me trying to do better than I can do almost every time to keep up. Seriously, I'm self-motivated, even though sometimes I look up to people. I motivate myself a lot, and I keep negativity out of my way, and at this point I can say that the only thing that keeps me going is me being able to meet my task or what I really want to achieve. So I put my mind to something and it works out for me, because I believe that if you keep doing something and it doesn't really work out, you feel like you are not so much into it anymore. And what keeps me going is I always achieve what I'm up to, and that's been my motivation till now.
There's a proverb that I will tell you that, hey, the place is very far. Oh. How can you get there? Like you tell you that, oh, let's go, we'll reach. Gradually, the time you realize you are there. Nothing should discourage us that, oh, this one, I don't think I can do it. You try it. You can.
You have to achieve your dreams. You have to know what you want. This is the most important thing that I know. You fight and you keep on fighting, because you know that the best is yet to come. So
I believe in future, and at the same time, I believe in love, because anyone that is love is very natural.
Something called love. If love is there, nothing matters again.
Love leads anything. If I find love, I will stop going on my own way.
Only for me to believe in him that maybe he's the one for me. And I hope he also believes that I'm the one for him.
On my birthday, we put flower on my bed, spray a nice perfume so that when you enter, you know it's my birthday.
You know, I always tell my husband that, I don't think I've come across anyone like him before. He is amazing, and I'm not just saying this. He is truly amazing.
Then I met a man that I thought, okay, this is a man that is for me. We stayed 2 years, got married, had 2 kids, 2 beautiful kids.
He was so nice. So I was happy until something happened. At that time, he was having a house in UK.
And he started playing around, messing my life up. He doesn't want me to work. He wants me to be in the house, cook and take care of the kids. Okay, it's right. But as a woman, I had to do something. And we had joint accounts. I trusted him so much to the extent that I could even cut my head for him. He got angry and he pulled me out. He doesn't want me to grow because he knows when I go out there, I can do better things.
Because I don't like being in a relationship where there is no trust, and he can give me my freedom.
People say, why did I divorce that handsome man? Why did I divorce that handsome? But I know what I was going through. So I never listened to them. It never affected me as such because my business was supporting me all the time. I cleared my mind that, no, I have to take care of my children, so I have to work hard. Yeah. Up to now, it never affects me. I asked God for a girl as my first man. I had it exactly what I want. Very beautiful one. Very cool. The boy to ask, now I need a boy, I had it. Like the way I liked it. Yeah. Any moment I enter into a trouble and I go on my knees, what I want and what God knows is good for me, God gives it to me like the way I like it.
Please, sorry. She needs a sugar bread.
Okay.
The lady.
Okay.
How much?
Auntie, 1 cedi. Yo, mpacha don't kwana. Me say no pay do mami ado abrechiru. Oh, I wish you hear tree or our local language so I can explain it more. My name is Daya. Baba, you know how to. If I, it just on. Okay, go ahead. My mother always tells me that hard work never kills. It rather give you a clear face. I don't know how to put it in our language. It gives you a clear face.
Don't depend on any man. Hustle hard, work hard. Because man cannot give you what you want. They will give you yes, but at the end of the day, they will not provide everything. So you have to work hard as a woman. Don't depend on any man.
Without working, you can't eat here. You can't feed on someone. You can say you have a boyfriend, but you can't feed on your boyfriend always. As a woman, if you don't have your own achievements, depending on someone else will be a very big mistake for you. He or she will see you as a dust on the floor. Yeah.
My life is about lose and win. Sometimes I lose much, sometimes I win much. Winning is not bad. Losing is kind of crazy. My husband took my kids. I didn't complain because I want the best for them. I want the best and I want them to live a comfortable life. I don't want them to experience what I have experienced in life. I'm sure they will grow to understand things because I never understand my father, but I grow to understand him. So I'm sure they will grow to understand. My kids are very strong kids that I know. And I'm sure they will fight and fight because they are warriors. They came out from a warrior.
It's my first experience of motherhood, being a mother. Like, I gave birth to my son when I was age of 21 years.
21?
Yeah, 21 years old. So, it's not easy. The journey is long, but the Lord is my strength. So, like, I like him, but I love him, but I don't know what the meaning of love. Understand me? So that is how I got pregnant with him. So he left us and run away. You know, I have no one to help me. So it was not easy. So the journey, I go to market, I buy food, pants, bra, singlet, carry it on my head, pack my son, carry it and be walking around the place. So it was not enough. So I said, oh, it's not a good life. And I want to take care of my son. Like, I want to sacrifice myself. Like, help my son in a good education that he will go. So that no one will embarrass him tomorrow or insult him tomorrow. So that is how I came to Lagos. From Lagos, I was doing prostitution. Like, I was going to, not to start in the road, it's clubbing. Please come, okay?
Should I put it here?
Yes, let me trash. You said what? I will not come shy. If a mother loves her child, she has to protect her child in any kind of way. So I'm doing it in any kind of way to protect my son, but not in a bad way. Because it's all I have. It's my life, it's my future. So I have to do all my best to protect him by working hard. Make him feel comfortable and be happy. Give him a good education. Make him to travel wherever he want to travel, as long as I have the money. I say, fuck, is up to my neck. Said, do you know what I'm doing here? I'm doing prostitution work.
You told them?
Yes.
How did they take it?
Who cares? I don't care what they feel like. It's my life. My parents cannot feed me or feed myself. I'm not a kid. Understand? Even anytime I'm travel, I'm gonna show my mother my video of stripping in the car, climbing pole. So she will see what I'm doing is not easy. So I'm gonna tell her it's not a new thing, it's a normal thing. So every woman is a prostitute, I'm a prostitute. So they will not see it as offense. What they will do, they will say, hide it, hide it, hide it. I don't give a fuck what my mother said because I don't have dad, I only have mother, sister, and brothers. So I don't think they will feel bad. I take care of my child and I take care of them too. Sometimes I send them money, sometimes.
Women empowerment does not mean we are better than the men.
Men are men. Women are women. Men need women. Women need men.
Basically, it's a 50-50 job, you know, because when you were making that kid, it took two. And so I believe that if the woman wants to go and chase her dream, she has every right to and needs support from the man. They should cook. They should get up and get the kids ready for school. They should, you know, make sure everything is washed, looks nice. They clean it, you know, for the man and while he goes at work. Speech and dreams. 80% of the women here, which that's a high rate. Now, I don't know, that's not an accurate rate, but from my mind, 80% don't get to live their dream because the man wants to provide, the men want to provide. And speech, they can't speak their mind. I mean, it's gradually changing, but it's still happening, it's still alive. Women, we can walk around carrying this heavy baby inside us. And the pain we are going through is a pain that no man has felt before too. So that's a respect level that men need to have for women and an advantage that they would never, ever feel.
Giving birth is one of the most hardest things that women always go through. Feeding kids are not easy. Taking care of baby is not easy. Women mostly suffer because we don't do what we want to do.
I know women, when they are being given chance, they have so many in them to impart to others. And women are very hardworking in our society. But just that they are not given the chance to come out and speak in public. Gone were the days they always say women's position is supposed to be in the kitchen. They are not supposed to work. But I'm really happy, I'm always happy when I see women in higher positions and women doing politics, women into education. They are really doing well. Because when you look at our country, almost 70% of women are the ones taking care of children. I have worked in like 3 schools, and looking at all these 3 schools, it is the women who always show concern about their children's affairs. It's the women who always come in to pay fees. I know sometimes the men give them the money, but majority of the fees payers are women.
When I was 13 years of age, I decided to go to JHS, but my dad said he don't have money to send me to school. So my mom tried best to sell some of her clothes and stuffs so that he can take me to school.
Women have to be accepted in every role. No role is made for a man, no role is made for a woman. So
I was the only woman to do coastal protection. So when the World Bank team came to Ghana, they saw me aside in the drain supervising. They thought I was the man because I was in my jeans, Wellington boot, hat. And they asked the engineer who is in the drain. He told them I was a woman. They didn't believe it. I always want to live a peaceful life. I'm a Queen's mediator. So if there is a problem, I try to settle them. I was the first Queen Mother to be installed in Ada. They were not having Queen Mothers. But due to my lineage, I was installed as the first Queen Mother of Ada. Queen Mothers, we are for women and children. The women, most of the women complain about their husbands, not taking care of them, not loving them anymore. So this is, they won't take them care of them, don't give them money, don't look after the children, then they leave the children with their mother. So that the women have to work hard to look after the children. It shouldn't be. I don't support that.
Our belief and culture shows that a lot a woman have to do. You wake up, you sweep, you take care of the house, you do the cooking. Even at the villages, when you are going to the farm with your husband, you are carrying a baby on your back, carrying some food that you take to the farm. When you are coming back, your husband is following you just like that, holding nothing. When you are coming back from the farm, you have to carry the load. When you reach the house, you have to make the cooking. Fetch water to the bathroom for them to bath. A lot woman goes through.
My siblings always tell me that, you need to come out of that box. You're always fearful. You're always afraid of something. And you need to come out of that box. They always tell me that. And I do believe that sometimes I could find myself in a box, and sometimes I don't allow myself to explore. Because I am trying to play safe. Sometimes I'm thinking, hey, what are these people going to say about me? I know that if I give up, what is the next person going to do? If I just say, oh, let me just forget it, how am I going to be looked at? That has been like my fear. It's like, hey, if I'm not around, will people still remember me? Or will I just be gone with the wind like I never existed? It's something that it's a part of me, what I'm doing, my brand, who I am. It's a part of me, and I need to continue that. I need to keep going, no matter what. For me, I'm growing, and until I get there, or even if I get there, I will still grow. I still want to grow.
Don't let nothing bring you down. Fight for what you want. Everybody wants the best in life. I want cars, I want houses, I want money. It doesn't even matter if you sell yourself. I don't care what people say first. I don't care what is coming. I can go where people doesn't go. Maybe you go back to slums. Maybe you go back to your bad deeds. Maybe you go back selling weed. Maybe you go back dealing with drugs. I don't want to go back. I always want to move forward. So I have to do things that will move me forward, not to take me back to the slums. start going out with guys, but guys should benefit anyway. When I don't have any benefits with a guy, I just drop off. I do go out with men for what I want. They also come to me for what they want. And I don't see it like a sin. I always say, people come to our life sometimes to protect us, sometimes to destroy us, sometimes to distract us. So you have to know who and how you go. I went with a guy to his house. I didn't drink, I didn't do nothing. I woke up in the cemetery. Then I had to run. I couldn't talk for about a week. I didn't know how I got there, because I know that I fell asleep on a couch. That's a red couch.
It's afraid. I went to my hotel, they came to surround my house here.
My girlfriend left, and I was only alone with two of his friends, which I don't know. And 5-10 minutes, my friend was not back. I told the guy I want to go. Immediately I tried to get to the door, the guy slats me down. And he told me, your friend knows what we do here, why he brought you here. And I asked him, if I'm your sister, are you going to allow that somebody should sleep with me without asking my permission? Are you going to be happy?
I was caught raped by a neighbor nearby. He used to buy provision and I was small, so I don't know what is there. So if I've not even started and seen my message when they raped me.
I was easing myself. They was with a motorbike, and they said, "Hey, you are easing yourself. You have to sleep with both of us, or we push you to the gutter." And it's a very big gutter.
But the rape, I did not tell my cousins and the wife because he's a policeman, and the man is a crazy man. So if I tell him, I don't know what could have happened to the guy. So I just kept that to myself, and I didn't tell anybody. I've been in the streets, like before I stand in the street, do prostitution. I mingle with gangsters, bad boys. I mingle with them. For now, even if I'm going in the road, they told me, I will do it. So, no fear for this. Because those things makes me strong.
So my past is always my past. My past remains my past. Yesterday is gone. I look forward to today and tomorrow.
I'm a creative, so my mind thinks about weird stuff. Everyone has a third eye, and you can, which is like your instinct. I'm not saying live by it, but listen to it. Be aware to listen, to love, I'm sure everybody wants to live a happy life. Gradually, we're all still growing. We're still young. Things will fall in place.
So as long as God keep me and my son alive, give me the strength to work, to hustle, to take care of my son, I'm cool.
As a Christian, I pray to God and know that the good Lord will help me. The Mother Mary is a woman. She is the queen of the universe. So she will help me through.
When I'm struggling in life, I know my God is a living God. And so my hope all depends on my God. So when I go on my knees, I ask God, give me heart. And by His grace, I'm here now.
So I will say, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed are you amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Thank you very much for having us today, being our show. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. That's great. Yes.
If you want more, you come to my house.
Sure. Now I can go and eat my lunch. Yes.